Great day, everyone. This is Jason Santos, and for today, let us continue the discussion of environmental economics. We are already on topic number 5, which is all about Envirodevonomics. So let's get started. Envirodevonomics is actually an emerging subfield, meaning this is just a new term or one of the newer um, learnings under the environmental economics field of specialization. This deals with economic practices and interventions being done to improve environmental quality. And again, since this is a new and emerging case, not much is known and written about it as of yet. Environmental quality in many developing countries is poor and generates substantial health and productivity costs. However, the few existing measures of marginal willingness to pay or MWTP for environmental quality improvements indicate low valuations by affected households. Given poor environmental quality and high health burdens in developing countries, why is MWTP seemingly so low? There are several factors. Due to low income levels, individual value increases in income more than marginal improvements in environmental quality. Number two, the marginal costs of environmental quality improvements are high. Number three, economic factors undermine efficient policy making. And number four, market failures such as weak property rights and missing capital market distort MWTP for environmental quality. So for our first case, this is all about water pollution and digestive cancer in China, and this anchors or pertains to a general field which is all about health. China's rapid industrialization has led to a severe deterioration in water quality in the country's lakes and rivers. In a study conducted by Abraham Evenstein, he estimated that the deterioration of water quality by a single grade on a 6 grade rating scale has increased and has increased digestive cancer rate by 9.7%. The analysis rules out other potential explanations, such as dietary patterns, smoking rates, and air pollution. It has been recommended to double the levy rates to wastewater dumping that would require $500 million annual spending on wastewater treatment. So, this is actually a huge problem for China right now. With the increase in their industrialization, we all know that China is one of the biggest producers in the world. That's the term, everything is made in China. However, it has its environmental costs. And as from what you can see, they have a lot of waste management problems and it is affecting their health. And come to think of it, actually, uh, the recent pandemic has actually originated from China. So, number two, or this is the second case, command and control regulations in India. And now this is in the field of pricing, okay, under Envirodevonomics. Okay. India has a multitude of environmental regulations, but a history of poor enforcement. Between 1996 and 2004, India's Supreme Court required 17 cities to enact action plans to reduce air pollution through a variety of command and control or CACs environmental regulations. A study by Anne E. Harrison, Ben Hyman, Leslie A. Martin, Shanti Nataraj compared the impacts of this regulation with the impact of changes in coal prices on establishment level pollution abatement, coal consumption, and production growth. It was found that higher coal prices reduced coal use within establishments, with price elasticity similar to those found in the US. In addition, higher coal prices are associated with lower pollution emissions at the district level. So, command and control regulations did not affect within establishment pollution, control investment, or coal use. but did impact the extensive margin, increasing the share of large establishment investing in pollution control and reducing the entry of new establishments. For reducing SO2 emissions, the results suggest that higher coal prices were more effective in improving environmental outcomes than command and control measures. So, see, this is actually one of the things that countries can do. They can put additional levy or additional prices or taxation in order for people to be discouraged in committing activities or doing activities that increase pollution. Okay, so as you can see, this is one of the cities in India. I believe this is in New Delhi. Okay, 21 of the world's 30 cities with worst levels of air pollution are actually in India. And that's from a report done in 2021 by World Air Quality Report. Six Indian cities are in the top 10. New Delhi, highest exposure of toxic air in the country. There are actually recorded 1.2 million deaths in 2018 alone attributed to air pollution. A nationwide survey published in Lancet Planetary Health on December 6 found that at least 12.5% of deaths in 2017, or 1 in 8, can be attributed to unusually high rates of lower respiratory infections, heart disease, stroke, lung cancer, and diabetes. Again, 1.2 million died from air pollution related causes. And finally, we have case number 3 for Envirodevonomics. We have automobile emissions in Mexico, and this is under the field of corruption. Air pollution has been a massive re-emerging problem in Mexico since 2015. A research conducted by Paulina Oliva discovered some irregularities and cheating in emission practices in the city. Ms. Oliva found the widespread cheating with emission testing at smog check facilities in Mexico. The cheating was referred to as emission substitution, which involves testing repeatedly and consecutively a low emitting vehicle. So they are using a vehicle with low emission and then using those results for violators. Okay, they call that the donor car. And the donor car provides low emission for one of the cheating vehicles. The cheating can be identified because emission readings from the same vehicle have a lower variance than readings from different vehicles. In other words, reading from vehicles that appear to have been tested consecutively are closer than one would expect from random vehicle um, arriving at the center. This idea is formalized in non-parametric and parametric statistical tests. The results from both tests showing that cheating occurs in nearly all centers. So this is a widespread corruption that's happening in Mexico. So in 2015, the ozone levels in the city reached nearly twice the acceptable limit. Officials are recommended to stay indoors. Residents, rather, are also recommended to stay indoors. Limit outdoor exercise because the air pollution alert is in effect. And more heavy polluting vehicles were required to stay off the road in Mexico in an attempt to improve their quality after the government declared a pollution alert. So those were just some of the cases on issues happening under the field of envirodevonomics. Now, as an assignment, I would like for you to do your research and understand this, okay? So Marilao and San Juan River are one of the biologically dead rivers in the Philippines. So I want you to answer, what do you think is the root cause of the water pollution on the said rivers? What can be done by both public and private sector in stopping further degradation? If not, reverse the outcomes. Propose at least 2 concrete actions in addressing it. So that's about it. Thank you so much. I hope you have learned something from this very short discussion, and I will see you on the next lesson.